It was Blaze head coach Danny Stewart after the shootout loss against the Storm. Coach, your thoughts on that one?
Just kind of in and out of the game, I thought. I think we had good spells, we had bad spells. I just maybe just lacking a little bit of jump, a little bit of a spark, I guess is probably the best way to describe it. And like I said, there was some areas of our game that were good and in certain spurts, but not for long enough periods of time. And but in saying that, you know what, you go in OT. We had a couple really good looks in OT, an empty net there that I still have to look at the video. I don't know how we didn't put it in, and a couple really good chances on the PP, and their guy made a good stop. And then you go in the shootout, and it's anyone's game. So a little confusion there in the shootout. I'm still not sure what happened, but those are the breaks. Like I said, I think probably both teams could have had 1 point, could have had 2 points, or maybe none. So we just got to move on.
Yeah, that point's huge, isn't it? Because it's such a melting pot at the minute, down from 4th to 9th.
Oh yeah, I mean it's tight. Every point's crucial, and we left it with the guys that although we weren't at our best tonight, we found a way to get a point, and now we just got to look ahead to the next game, and we'll come back in the morning, have a brisk skate, and get ready for a tough place to play.
Scoring seems like it's coming in bunches at the minute for the Blaze. They're either throwing 8 or 5 in the back of the net, or can only get 1. Is that a little bit frustrating for you right now?
Yeah, maybe just a mental thing. I think games where we tend to score early, the guys get a little bit of spark, and we tend to score a lot more. And when we have to grind and show a little bit of grit and maybe get to those hard areas and score goals, it's an area where maybe we've been lacking a little bit. So just got to find that balance and keep going. Like I said, you can't overanalyze games at this point, and you got to take the good and then obviously clean up the bad and move on to the next one.
You're able to rotate the extra forward in and out quite a lot. How's that been for you as a coach? I guess you're thrilled to have the option, considering we were really short benched only a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, certainly having the extra body helps. You know what I mean? If certainly after PP, we roll with 4 forwards on both units, and actually having a line to come back with rather than double shifting a guy is huge. Lets guys reset. The lines stay the same, and if a guy's had a heavy shift and gets caught out there on one, you can put Marshy or Sammy out, whoever you need to, or if you feel you need a spark, you can put them out. So yeah, a lot of options in that sense. And then I think in the long run, over the course of these next 14 games now, or 15, whatever we have, I think it'll come in handy, and it'll help us preserve a little bit of legs.
You don't really get a lot of road trips here in the Elite League. It's generally 1 game here, 1 game there. A bit of a stretch now, including a few trips to Dundee, and those are massive games. You can't understate that.
Yeah, no, we got a tough stretch coming up here. 5 of the next 6 on the road, and two trips up to Scotland. So never easy, but every team's got to do it at some point. So these are games that we're cramming in now that got lost earlier in the season, and that's the way it is. Everyone's bungled up with games. So like I said, 1 game at a time. It starts with Friday in Manchester.